Hello all. In this video, we will be learning Python programs. In the previous video, we have learned the basic programs like print, hello world, and the addition of two numbers. There are two methods to add two numbers. So those two were discussed in the previous video. So here we are going to learn little more advanced Python programs. So the first one is finding the square root of a number. So square root of a number is nothing but 2 power 1 by 2. So that is the mathematical logic. So Python program using hash command, Python program to calculate the square root because we are calculating the square root. So here we are predefining the number. Number is equal to 8. So next one, if I want the user to submit the value of the number, then in that case also I can give num is equal to float input, enter a number. So input is an input. So that input can be a integer or it can be a float. So integer means it's the whole number, positive integer or negative integer. But float means it is the decimal value according to Python program. So num is equal to float of input. Directly if I give input of enter a number, that is also right. But here I'm telling that there are chances that you may get a float value also. In that case, you get the value float of input of enter a number. So I'm closing the two brackets because two functions are used. So two brackets I have opened. So two brackets I have to close. So num underscore square root. First I got the number. Now I have to give the formula for the program to calculate num underscore square root. Also I can give, or it's totally my choice. SQRT also I can give. So here I have to give a short form which is understandable, but not need. There is no necessity to give the full form. So because we will be calling that value later in the Python program. So num underscore square root is equal to num space double asterisk 0.5. Why there is double asterisk? That is because it's like an exponential power. So power of 1 by 2 I told already in the beginning of the video. So double asterisk 0.5 I have mentioned. So print of the square root of percentage 0.3 f is percentage 0.3 f percentage num comma num underscore square root. In the previous video, while adding two numbers, we have mentioned curly bracket 0, curly bracket 1. So that is mainly for the numbers. So here what we are doing, we have made use of a float function. So in that case, if I want to represent the value, decimal value, uh, in that case, I have to give percentage 0.3 f. The number which we have got, the number for which we have calculated the square root can be a float with three decimal places, 0.3 f. So this is totally my choice. If I give 0.2 f, then two decimal places will be displayed in the output screen. Is percentage 0.3 f means the output also I want to display it with three decimal places. So how would I display? This is a text which I want to see. So what happens from where I have to get the output? So where is the calculation? Percentage num comma num underscore square root. From this you call and display the value in this format. So that is the logic. So the next program is to find the area of a triangle. So for this you have to know the two mathematical formulas before writing the Python program. So to calculate the semi-perimeter, S is equal to a plus b plus c divided by 2. That is the formula to calculate the semi-perimeter. So if we want to calculate the area is equal to s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c whole square root. That is the formula. So we don't have square root symbol while doing Python programming. In spite of that, we have to go with two double asterisk 0.5. That is the formula. So two choices are there as usual. So I can get the values from the user and I can give the values directly to the program. So the first one is A is equal to 5, B is equal to 6, and C is equal to 7. I'm giving the values directly. There are other possibilities also. So where A is equal to float of input, enter the first side value. B is equal to float of input, enter the second side value. C is equal to float of input, enter the third side. So three sides, length of the three sides I have to get from the user. So S is equal to A plus B plus C divided by 2. So this I have to calculate because this S value is there inside the formula. So this value I am giving area is equal to, so the formula I am typing. So S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C double asterisk 0.5. This is a formula. And I want the output to be displayed. Print the area of the triangle is percentage point to F percentage area. So percentage area means, so from the calculated value, the output will be taken. Point to F means two decimal places will be considered in the output. So that is the logic. Okay, so I hope you would have learned from the video. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye bye from Radhika.